Hi, Leo. So, I went camping, so I haven't posted anything for a while. And mainly, I needed to take a break from this because, um, it, look, you know, it takes up a lot of time. Anyway, everything's all done. All of these are all sanded down to 320 grit. So I believe that they're ready for stain and wax, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go back. I'm going back and re-cleaning the filigree. So you see I started on what would be my left because I'm sitting on the floor and the chair is upside down. And I've already cleaned most of this, and I am right in this area, right in here and here. The reason is because this is shellac, and I don't believe that the new finish will adhere properly if this is all not removed. So we're just doing this a few hours at a time. I can only sit on the floor for so long, but I thought you might want to see in action what I'm doing. So I'm gonna take this stand down to as far as I can or enlarge it. I'm using the Fordham, and it's got, let me see if I can make it focus. So it's got the rounded diamond tip on it, and that, I'll show you right now, is what I'm doing this background stippling with. And it doesn't take all of the stippling out, which is okay. I just need most of this out. A lot of this work is recarving what was worn off. I don't necessarily have to do that, but my brain doesn't always work. It says it has to be done. But anyway, as I'm going along, I'm switching back and forth between the Fordham and the handheld. The handheld with this little bitty tip. Oh, come on. Anyway, it's a diamond tip too. And this little end is probably 0.3 to 0.5 if you were thinking of a mechanical pencil. But I can angle it so that, I'll get it closer, so that I can go along the carving and get this black part out. So I'm gonna, we're gonna zoom in a little bit and change the direction so that, okay, don't shake and don't bump it. There we go. So maybe you can see what I'm doing. Okay, we'll start with the Fordham, and that's on this background piece. So let's see if I can get it to focus in there. Maybe I just need to get it closer. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. Am I doing it right? There we go. Okay, so the stippling is still there. You can see little bits and pieces of it, but we'll make it go closer. So, see, there's the stippling, and it's still there. But if you look over here on the unfinished part, see that, oh, the stippling, you can see it close up with the camera, but when you look at it with just your naked eye, it just kind of disappears. It's not there. So where I've taken it down to should be okay. So now I'm going to show you how I'm using the Dremel, not the Fordham. So the Fordham, I'm kind of limited because I can't, because of the cord, I can't always turn it to get the angles. Like right there, there's a little angle between the stipple part and the surface. There's a little angle cut. Can't always get there easily, but with the handheld and both hands, yeah, I need to use both hands, I can kind of get there. So I'm going to show you right in here how I'm using this bit. Here we go. You gotta be sure to wipe off what you're doing, because you don't want to take off too much of the wood. I mean, really, and I have it on 2, which is the lowest setting I got on this Dremel. Really? Okay. And I'm just really trying not to grind a lot. It sounds like I am, but in some parts I'm just barely touching it. In other parts, yeah, I am going deeper. So did I move out of the way yet? Let's see if we can focus in on that a little better. Okay, so this part here, this little divot, this dark spot, it's actually a groove that was carved to make this flower. And I can't get sandpaper or anything in there to get that out. So I'm trying really careful to just get that stuff, that shellac and that oil that's still in there, get it out a little bit. Okay. And where I can, I'm trying to just give it a little, this is 320 grit. I'm just trying to clean it up without taking it down flat. And I mean, I'm even to the point of using a fingernail file with the fine edge to try to get some of this out. But again, it's just time consuming. It takes a while. And then, you know, hopefully the new finish will adhere to all of this that's already done really nice and well. Anyway, that's the way I use the tool. Pretty boring, so I tried to keep it short. 13 minutes of your time. I don't know if you ever view this, maybe you'll decide this is what you want to do. I don't know. Have a good day. Bye.